Hi everybody, it's Dr. Steve Petteruti from the Drip Bar here with Mike, and we're talking today about Mike's prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer amongst men, certainly one of the most common, and unfortunately will afflict many people over the span of their lives. It can rob them of vitality, shorten lifespan. Now Mike, you came to us not too long ago in the face. Why don't you tell folks a brief summary of where you were when you came in?
Well, about, let's see, 3 years ago, I discovered that I had, through a routine test, that I had prostate cancer. Because of my age and because of the severity of it, we determined that the wisest thing would be to remove the prostate. And after that, we found out that it had actually metastasized. I went through radiation treatment, and follow-up tests, everything showed that it was in remission, that there was no, it appeared that there was nothing progressing beyond that. And I'm quite an avid athlete. I play tennis and a lot of other things, and my back had started to bother me. And about 6 months back, my back was bothering me. I actually started to inquire from the physicians what was going on, and I found out I had a metastatic lesion wrapped around my spine, and when they biopsied it, it was determined that it was from the prostate cancer. So I had to have back surgery. The metastasis had actually gone into the bone, and it got into some lymph nodes also, and they said it was a stage 4 type of cancer, and the prognosis was pretty poor. So from that point, we started to seek some alternative options, some complementary options, and heard about Dr. Petteruti and met him, and been in treatment since, doing some chemotherapy as well as some of these complementary therapies.
So let me just jump in, and I want to emphasize to our listeners that what we offer, what the Drip Bar offers, is not FDA approved to treat cancer. It's not been shown to cure cancer, nor has it been shown to extend lifespan. We use it based upon the studies that have been looked at on a cellular level showing an effect of vitamin C on cancer cells. We also are doing things such as mistletoe that can be supportive of immune health. You're doing ALA?
I'm doing ALA.
Alpha lipoic acid. So these are combinations, although not proven, are demonstrated to be extraordinarily safe. And when you're a young, healthy athlete, well, hell, when you're anybody and you're fighting a difficult storm, you want to use every weapon at your disposal. So it's important to emphasize that we support and encourage our patients to work with their oncologist. This is not an either-or dynamic. Now, in some cases, patients choose to do complementary treatments because the conventional therapy has been exhausted. But Mike, you received some good news. Tell us about it.
I had a PET scan yesterday through Dana-Farber, and that's a way of finding if the cancer is spreading or staying the same or improving. And the report came back today that it has improved a bit. That the lymph nodes that were swollen are shrinking down a little bit. There's no new metastases at all, and so things seem to be improving.
How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. A little tired today. I had chemotherapy over the weekend, but I always feel a little stronger after doing the vitamin C therapy. It's good.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So here we have a young man, and we have to emphasize, I love this quote, failure is an orphan and success has 1,000 mothers. So we can't tell Mike what's working. Is it chemo? Is it the vitamin C? Is it alpha lipoic acid? The answer, perhaps, is all the above. Here's what we know. Today, this cancer is in remission. The PET scan is improved. The treatments that we're offering, the complementary care, is something that can be maintained in an open-ended manner because it really does no harm. So we've got a long life in front of us. We're also doing things known as repurposed drug therapy, where we take drugs that are used for other purposes and have been shown to have some effect against cancer. Ironically, things like atorvastatin, like metformin, all of these considerations need to be individually assessed and need to be integrated with your current treatment team. Now, your oncologists are aware of what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're aware of what's happening, and they're at least tolerant.
Right.
That's
exactly.
all we can ask for.
They say go for it.
They said go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're telling you give this thought. The advances in healthcare are happening quickly. Many of them are happening beyond the scope of the traditional FDA approval process. As good as that process is, and as much value as it has, it can be painfully slow. So I'm Dr. Steve Petteruti on behalf of the Drip Bar and Mike.
Yeah.
We hope this information has been helpful to you. See you later.